I wanted to come on here and talk about the rather interesting and not in a good way practices that Ashton Kutcher and his wife Mila Kunis do when it comes to the hygiene practices of their children. Now, I don't feel like I don't have to let you know who they are. I mean, we already know who Ashton Kutcher is, and we should know who she is, but they were most famously known for being on that 70s show, I think, and that's where they first met. Both had pretty, solid acting careers in television and movies and whatnot. I don't know really what they're really doing these days, because they really haven't been in any type of television shows or movies. I think he's more into technology and stuff nowadays. I think that's what he's not. As far as she goes, I'm not sure what she does. But anyway, I didn't come on here to talk about that. I came on here to talk about this disturbing revelation on how they deal with hygiene in their children. So apparently, it came out that Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher apparently only bathe their kids when they can see dirt on them. So you're telling me that your children do not bathe every day, and you only bathe them when you see dirt, and that's when they can see the dirt. So if the dirt is invisible, they don't bathe them. They'll just assume that they're clean. This is the weirdest shit, but I'm not surprised, because I remember a couple years ago, and this is dealing with these palm-colored celebrity and their children, where you had the actress Alicia Silverstone, who was famously known for playing Batgirl on Batman and Robin. She was in Clueless, and a few other movies back in the 90s and early 2000s, where she did what you call bird feeding with her children, which basically means she would take the food, if it was a solid food, chew it up a little bit, and then spit it into their mouth. Like it says this. I remember, and it's disgusting as it sounds and looks, because I remember they showed a clip of her actually doing it, and I was like, that is so nasty. Then you had Taylor Swift saying she only, like, something about washing the leg or something like that, or not washing her leg or something like that whenever she bathes, that she doesn't wash her leg. And I think Lady Gaga says she does something. It's the weirdest thing when it comes to hygiene. And that goes back to in history when the Moors had to go and, clean and sanitize those who lived in them caves. And like someone had said on Twitter, and using my quote, not far removed from their ancestors applies here. So I'm going to go ahead and dig into the rabbit hole and see what else we find out. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher have a very specific approach to bath time for their children. The couple, who share daughter Wyatt Isabel, age 6, and son Dimitri Portwood, age 4, revealed during their latest appearance on the Armchair Expert podcast that they don't believe in bathing their kids with soap every day. The subject came up when co-hosts Dax Shepard and Monica Padman started discussing how frequent they shower, when Shepard, age 46, insisted that Padman, age 33, should not be getting rid of the natural oil in your skin with a bar of soap every day, and instead of only wash with water. Kunis, age 37, and Kutcher, age 43, agreed. So they basically went to some people that agreed with their lifestyle when it came to so they only stand and run water on them. What if you sweat? What if their kids are outside playing and they sweat, and so if they don't get dirt on them, they gotta basically walk around the house with that outdoor smell? That outdoor smell is one of the nastiest smells ever. Like, I could not, reading this so far makes me want to go take a shower. I can't believe I am in the minority here of washing my whole body in the shower. Who taught you not to wash? Padman asked, to which Kunis replied, I didn't have hot water growing up as a child, so I didn't shower much anyway. But when I had children, I also didn't wash them every day, the Bad Moms actress continued. How ironic. She was in a movie called Bad Moms. I'm not saying that she's a bad mom, but I mean the irony that they put that there. I wasn't that parent that bathed my newborns ever. So, okay, let me stop right there. So Mila Kunis says that she did not have hot water to bathe every single day. So that she's letting us know that she did not grow up in the best conditions. Okay, her situation is not unique, unfortunately. However, you live in a luxury lifestyle now where your kids do not have to go through that same struggle. Why are you making them do the same things you did? I don't get it. Let's keep on going. Shepard then noted that he and his wife Kristen Bell used to bathe daughters Lincoln, age 8, and Delta, age 6, every day as a part of a nighttime routine, but stopped when the kids got older. That's how we feel about our children, Kunis said. Kutcher added, now here's the thing. If you can see the dirt on them, clean them. Otherwise, there's no point. I bet that house smells raunchy. Or they've got Glade plugins everywhere. Bathing babies too much with soap can dry out his or her skin, according to the Mayo Clinic. Listen, I'm not making that up. That literally says it right there, the Mayo Clinic. And shout out to, I think it's Queen Ahmadiyya Shakur, because she actually says that on her channel. She calls it the Mayo Clinic. So I thought that was pretty funny. Like, I'm not making this up. It really says the Mayo Clinic. The American Academy of Dermatology Association said on their website that kids ages 6 to 11 may not need a daily bath, but should at least wash once or twice a week. Let me also remind you that the people who write this stuff up and who are over these organizations are white. So it would make sense that they would say something like that, because let our black ass be the over the head of this organization. That's coming out of the book. That's coming out of the brochure. That is coming out of the pamphlet. As for their own showering habits, Kunis and Kutcher both said on the Armchair Expert podcast that they refrain from using soap on their entire bodies every day. So even they don't do it. No wonder they probably don't be out in public like that. Can you imagine what they'll smell like on the red carpet at an event if they go to an event? I wash my armpits and my crotch daily and nothing else ever. Kutcher said of his soap usage, I got a bar of Lever 2000 that delivers every time, nothing else. I mean, we didn't really care what kind of soap that you use. I mean, it's good that you're being fiscally aware, because Lever 2000, you can find that in just about any store. But he says he only washes his armpits and his private area, but leaves everything else untouched. Like I said, it goes back to what I was saying about Taylor Swift and her saying that she doesn't wash her leg in the shower. I don't know how that even happens. I'm not even going to try to picture and frame that in my head, how that works. While baths may not be a daily occurrence in their household, the pair do believe in washing their faces every day. I do have a tendency to throw some water on my face after a workout to get all the salts out. So you mean to tell me that you work out and the only thing that you wash is your face? You do not wash the sweat off of your body after working out? I don't know about y'all, but after working out, I have to take a shower, because if you don't, not only will that odor stick there, but it starts to stick. Like, you get that sticky body feeling, or everything like this just sticking to you. And that is a very uncomfortable feeling. Kunis said, I do wash my face twice a day. That does not... If I was to see them walking down the street, I'm going to the other side of the street after reading this. I cannot be around people who do not bathe, and they're passing this bad habit down to their kids. This is absolutely disgusting. I don't care what anybody says. Like I said, after reading this story, you're going to want to go take a shower. Like, just the thought. But like I said, not far removed from their ancestry. Because their ancestors came out of them caves and they didn't bathe until the Moors went and cleaned them. And I feel like listening to or reading this, that was a waste, because they're two examples of them still not cleaning, and they're passing this down to their kids. And you get your kids early rather than later. And mind you, their kids are 4 and 6. He's 43 and she's 37. They are grown adults with this mindset. But that's them. I don't have to live in the house. I'm not their neighbor. All I can do is come on here and talk about this. And the thing is, I almost didn't talk about it, but I'm kind of glad that I did, because it went into even more deeper insight to how some people are just not clean. And these two right here, along with their kids, unfortunately, are not clean. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments.